Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Snap.
Press A to do it.
I knew that was fucking coming too. So
Maybe later.
we're going to the Valley, which is personally my favorite level.
Oh yes, the Valley is fantastic.
And they have Dratini in this one.
Oh yeah, they've got a lot of water types here.
And Squirtles.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Squirtles here. No glasses Squirtle though, unfortunately.
Oh, missed opportunity. Hey, you just threw an apple at his head. He's like, my head.
He's fine.
I have very strong memories of redoing this level again and again on subsequent runs to try and get photos and chains of everything on this route. And I remember just having so much fun with the complexity of it. That and the silhouettes for the Doug Trios on the mountain. Just some of the photos you can get for things are fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There is a lot of Pokemon on this stage though that are missable, so you have to kind of be looking everywhere.
Oh, absolutely. It's why I'm glad that you don't have to get everything in one hit. The fact that you can actually go through periodically and get things on repeat plays, but just the fun you can have chaining things up so that you can get further to the rest of the other routes is just really intricately done for this level. I do like it a lot.
I see it's like.
Yeah. So what you want to do there is you want to knock down the Geodudes to make Grimer fall, and then he'll not come down and make Sandslash come out, and you get a
Yes.
benefit with him there. That's a little hard to do though when your aim is bad, like mine is.
Or if you're playing with the Wii U Virtual Console joystick.
I mean, it's not that bad to be fair. The sensitivity is a little bit higher on the Wii U compared to the N64, but it's easy enough to adjust to, I've found.
I think the biggest problem is
it sure beats going the Star Fox 64 DS 3D approach and going with a gyro, which I don't believe is an option. But if it was, I don't think it would be any better.
You're giving Lester war flashbacks right now.
that is the worst control I've ever played. It's so.
Oh dear, I'm having bad memories. A mixed memory of Star Fox and Nam.
Now, the biggest problem when it comes to any version of any N64 game outside of the original hardware is Dead Zone. Because every version, like GameCube,
Yes!
Wii U, all of them are very off.
So, yeah, there he is. I was like, come on out, Dragonite. There's a trio, Starmie and Staryus here you can get, but they're hard to get.
Yeah. No, I saw the Starmie fly off, and I'm like, no!
Yeah. And this Squirtle, he wants to play a game. He wants to hit the Mankey.
It's a Mankey.
Doesn't that make the Mankey angry and then he evolves into a Primeape out of sheer and unadulterated rage?
Alright, hang on.
No,
before that,
he's mad though.
I want to bring it up before it's fully out of everyone's minds because I know it's an N64 game, but dear God, that Dragonite flying away and just popping out of existence. Oh,
Yes!
Oh man.
Yeah, that was
late
kinda
90s
bad.
gaming.
I kind of miss it.
There is something
I
about
love
the
this
Mankey
new consoles.
stumbling back onto the button that admittedly reminds me of, like, it has that air of that very specific editing style that I love when some people do blogs and they just repeat the same thing happening 3 times, getting progressively slower and re-emphasizing this dumb thing just happened.
Yeah.
Like,
Well-
basically any Markiplier makes video.
I have a question here. We had to use a Mankey to hit the button to open up the path here. How did Professor Oak get here?
He was here
part
all
is
this
he
time.
lives
You were
here.
talking to an imposter.
He lives here. Like, that's his house back there. He made a little hut
No,
just for
no,
when
no,
he's
no.
here.
It's that Pokemon card, Imposter Oak.
Wonderful!
Amber, you gotta put that up there. You know what I'm talking about. There's a Pokemon.
Oh, the imposter oak with the very fiercely angry eyebrows.
Oh no, what have you done?
Oh, yeah, that thing is horrifying.
I know the one you mean from the Team Rocket set. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of childhood.
Alright, so, because we kind of talked over it, Oak is like, I've heard rumors of strange Pokemon signs that leads to somewhere else. Can you find all these signs for me? It's like, you little...
Well, thankfully, you've been taking photos of them as you go.
Yeah.
First you go on vacation on me, then you asking me to do work.
And the worst part
Then
about
you
it,
get picky about my pictures.
the worst one about it is that he asks you for signs, and then the first one you can easily get is a Dutrio Mountain, and he lives next to it here. So how did he never find that sign?
There's a reason why his portrait art is cut off at the knees. He's actually in a wheelchair.
Oh. So yeah, the funny thing is I did take a picture of the mountain, but he won't count it here because we're not on the sign quest yet.
You didn't activate the
which
quest.
Is so... What a butt munch.
So
Such a waste
you
of
think
time.
you'd be like, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and take it, and then he'll just go ahead and take it. No. Nah. Not with him.
So unhelpful, Oak.
But 420, yes, nice.
I told you we get a lot of 420s.
I will say that picture of Dragonite was really good.
Oh, yeah, no, the Dragonite picture was fantastic. I love how it's just like, you got some photos of Starmie, and I'm just like, oh, she was so unhelpful being off to the side in the corner there. Oh, the Sandslash was great as well.
About to say,
like
it looks
the
like he's gonna
Sandslash.
fall asleep.
No, it looks more like Sandslash. She's just like, are you falling asleep? Are you okay? You doing alright there?
So, one of the Pokemon that we did miss on this route that will have to come back is Gyarados. It's so weird how you have to get Gyarados to show up.
But it's so cool, though.
Mmm.
It's actually about the urban legend of what Magikarp did, like what Magikarp is based off of Japanese lore.
Yeah. I just don't like the way you gotta do it.
Because the legend of Gyarados is the fact that the fish that Magikarp's based off of, there's an old Japanese tale about him trying to climb a mountainous waterfall, and when he turns into a dragon, that's what Gyarados is based off of, is that Japanese folklore.
Pokemon lore and integration with mythology is always so amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Like
why
that's one thing one thing I've been learning a lot of is that when people do Pokemon tabletops and role-playing games with Pokemon, they go hard into the lore that's in the Pokedex, which means, you know, Shedinja stealing your soul because of the hole in its back. Yep, that's canon. That's how your entire party can die very easily. That's heavy.
I mean, have you seen Drifloon's Pokedex entry?
Yeah, I think it's horrible.
I mean, have you seen Dragalge's?
Yeah,
It's not Dragalge, the water dragon from Gen 7 that burns school bullies' houses to the ground.
Just told me basically not to get on that thing's bad side.
Yeah. People say, oh no, Drampa. That's the one, Drampa.
That's right.
So right there, you just throw a ball into the water, and Magikarp will come out, and it'll float up to the Mankey, and the Mankey will kick it away. And then he lands here, poor little guy. But then you just hit him again with the balls, and he'll fly over to the waterfall.
Convenient how you throw it at him, and then he bounces towards you, the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Oh, that where you have the head tilt in there? Yes, perfect. Nice.
That's I really like how you get about getting Gyarados.
It's so weird.
It's annoying, but
you wouldn't know that your first playthrough of this too. You're like, I'm missing Gyarados. How do I get Gyarados?
Oh, I got so annoyed trying to get the photos of Magnemite and Magneton the first run through. It was so irritating. Oh.
Did you get a good picture, Starmie?
I don't remember.
Oh. You got a good picture, Dratini?
I think
Dratini, turn around! I want to see your smiling face.
Nope.
Yeah,
but we tried.
Yeah, we missed Goldeen the first round too, so we had to get Goldeen again.
Yeah.
You
I
got
guess
a
one
good
interesting
splat.
thing to mention too is that after you unlock like the sign quest, your boat does have a new feature on it, or your car in general. Now you have a speed up function.
Yes,
Yeah,
which, you know, getting ahead and skipping through the things you've already done is, oh yes, powerful pose. I love that.
I like that one.
Being able to speed through levels to get to that one spot where you missed a Pikachu that can do a certain pose, or a Butterfree that's slightly closer, or something like that, is just fantastic.
Now, Oak, you are drunk because there's two in the other picture, but you think the one that has the one in it is better.
Oh, because of how it's centered, because of the fact of this one's closer, but it's off to the side. Picky man.
Meanwhile, he thinks the size of the other one is better when you can barely see the Starmie in the left picture.
Yeah.
It's because it's... Ochre's going by how centered it is and how face-on it is. From a photography perspective, you could probably argue a lot of these based on where it's positioned. But
Yeah,
oh, that's the sign I've been looking for! So we went through twice, and we got photos of it twice, and you still couldn't find it yourself. He is so lazy.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure if you had any like professional photographer play this game, they would rip their hair out with how Oak.
Oh
looks
yeah,
things.
absolutely. It's the level of hypocrisy that Professor Oak has to him that I'm looking now in his lab for a bicycle. Just to be like, oh!
So we got a Pokeflute.
Yep, and just like you think it does, it actually works like the original Pokeflute does. But first we gotta get another sign. This giant Krabby Rock? Or Kingler, I guess?
The
Yeah,
Kingler Rock.
that's
I
Kingler.
love the Kingler Rock.
That's been there the whole time, by the way.
Yeah, the OG crab.
And Snorlax finally got his butt up.
Oh, he's dancing. Oh,
Now I
remember?
can never remember. Can you throw him an apple and have him eat it for better points in the photo?
No. He'll just ignore it.
Dang. I could have sworn that was a thing that could be done, but I could never remember.
Come
Did
on.
you get a better
Please.
picture of Scyther here?
Yes.
Okay,
There
good.
he is. Finally, a good Pokemon.
Turn around, man.
There's the boy. That still reminds me of when I was one day I was at uni and I just booted up Pokemon Go after class, and there was a Scyther literally just standing in front of the stairs out of the engineering building. And I'm just like, he doesn't want me to leave.
So, if
Which
you-
again, I can send you the photo if you want to add that to this. I'm pretty sure I've still got it.
with those Pikachu, they'll start dancing and doing electrical shocks all over, and that makes for a good picture for Oak, too. He didn't like Snorlax was up, though. He still liked the other one better.
I don't
Which is,
understand.
it's because he was in mid pose, I think, rather than just being straight in the middle.
Wait, what?
He's drunk!
Yeah, that
How?
one. There's no defending on that one. That was,
That
just a
was
better picture.
stupid.
Is that Pikachu on a stump?
You were close.
The one where he's discharging electricity, just like, no, that one on the surfboard.
With two.
I was waiting for him
Pikachus.
to just be like, oh, you took a photo of this sign, but you could have been over by 2 more pixels, so go back and take another one.
Oh, he would be that guy. He would be that guy just to screw you over that bad.
Yeah, I'm raging inside as much as the speed up motor is on the card at the moment.
There's a better picture of Electabuzz, and now he's in my way. Get out of the way!
No chance, no chance, no chance.
What's even
You
blocking him at
cannot
this
leave.
point? He keeps on walking through your car. He's not there.
Yep.
I do love the Kakuna.
Oh, yeah.
So good. Oh, so the Diglett and Pikachu puzzle I do love, because I can't remember if we did it the first time around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. So, this egg has been bothering me. I think Pikachu is kind of mad about it, too, because he's trying to shock it.
And
And
Zapdos!
Zapdos, which, for context of when we're recording this, I am actually super psyched for the Galarian forms of the legendary birds.
oh, I am
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Galarian Zapdos looks freaking amazing.
He looks
Also,
like a Chocobo.
Galarian Articuno is to Nightwing as Cantonian Articuno is to Robin.
Articuno. The cooler Articuno.
The cooler Articuno. Ah.
Video.
that is like the best Kokuno. He's like, hey, I heard you like bugs. So I brought 2
Looking
more
into your
bugs so you can
soul.
take a photo of bugs in your photo with bugs.
Looking in your soul like you better like bugs or eat you at night. Like, oh, go. Take it back. Take it back.
I was actually quoting that meme, the yearbook meme,
Yeah, I thought that was the one. That's so good. That is so good. The pose is so. Oak, you handed 2 10-year-olds an empty Pokedex. Let's see you do better.
He's that guy
Yeah,
who
well,
expects like high quality, professional grade pictures at his wedding from his nephew with the cell phone camera. Like, come on.
Marley, are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we were here now.
It's like you're sanding something.
Yeah, it sounds like you're sanding something. Are you okay?
Yes. Today's episode of Pokemon Snap recorded from within my workshop.
Hey, that'd be interesting. You have to admit.
No, there was a little bit of condensation under my drink bottle, so it was sliding along my desk a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, no. 1 second when I pull away the belt sander.